Hello everyone, this video is an overview of the 6 different Schatzker fractures, which is a classifying system that people use for the different types of tibial plateau fractures. What we're looking at today is a drawing of the left leg, so this right here will be the lateral tibial plateau, this will be the medial tibial plateau, and so if you just remember that, it'll help you remember which of the different fracture types is what. We'll look at type 1 for starters. Here you can see that there has been a fracture here of the lateral tibial plateau, but there's no depression, which makes it type 1. What I mean by depression is the fact that this top part of this broken off lateral tibial plateau is still in line with the main part of the tibia, thus making it type 1. If you have a depression of this articular surface, like you see here, along with a fracture of the lateral tibial plateau, then it's going to be classified as a type 2 instead. Then we get to type 3, which is pure central depression, meaning that there is no fracture break-off piece here of the lateral tibial plateau, just that depression. And then we get to type 4 over here, where you can see it's different because it's a break-off of the medial tibial plateau rather than the lateral tibial plateau. And what's different about type 4 is that if there's only a fracture of the medial tibial plateau, then it's going to be type 4 regardless of whether or not there is depression. So that's a good thing to remember. Depression, no depression. If it's just a break-off of the medial tibial plateau, then it's going to be type 4. Then we move on to type 5, where you have a fracture of both the medial tibial plateau and the lateral tibial plateau. And then finally, type 6, where you have this transverse metaphyseal tibial fracture happening. So we have that, plus a fracture of the medial tibial plateau, lateral tibial plateau, or both, it's going to be a type 6. So as long as you have this fracture, this transverse metaphyseal one, you can either have a medial fracture, a lateral fracture, or both. It'll still be type 6. Thank you for watching. I am going to make more Schatzker fracture videos and going over the different cases for the 6 different types of Schatzker fractures, along with how they're caused and x-rays pre and post surgery. So feel free to watch those videos as well. They're super helpful if you're trying to identify which fracture is which based on a real life x-ray. So yeah, feel free to check those out as well. Thank you. Bye.